Hey, everybody. Welcome to Banter, the sports podcast, episode 111. It is the March Madness bracketology episode. Welcome, Trent, and welcome, Trey.
Hello.
How about those Flash Boys? Automatic bid, sub 500. Who gives a shit? We're dancing. Tickets punched. Call us Cinderella. Because that glass slipper feels great.
Yeah.
Now let's just see if you can live up to the Duquesne of last year, and you have to win a round. You have to win the first round, Trent.
Oh, just stop, Ty. That's apples and oranges. We're in it this year. Recency bias approved in this case. Calling 16-1 upset. The Red Flash, who scored 46 total points tonight to win it.
Dude,
46-43. What the hell?
That was a super low scoring game.
Who took the under 95? Because that hit.
Wow. Well, and the fact that Central Connecticut State was one of the top covering teams in the entire country. And
not so fast.
Yeah, seriously. Not so fast at all. Well, like I said, we got our bracketology episode here. So what we are going to do is we are going to go through our 68 seeds, starting with a 1 versus a 16. We'll just kind of rattle them off here. We'll talk about some of the teams and things like that. I know some of our 1s and 16s and across the board are all going to be similar, especially when you're looking at least probably 1 through 5, 6 maybe. I think we have a lot of the same teams and stuff. So we'll definitely put a graphic out eventually, just to kind of show people as we head into the tournament, before we actually have the Selection Sunday this coming Sunday. So,
yeah, man, I love it. I love it so much. Like
I love this week.
Yes, that's what I mean. Like this weekend, like all the games leading up to the championship games on even up to like Saturday night.
Oh yeah.
The best is you don't like this whole week. You really don't have a dud night. Like, when you have those like Thursday, Friday boards, not that they're duds, because I appreciate that those small, mid-major conference basketball games. And I actually think we do pretty well on the small board nights. I don't know, because we can really hone in our focus. But but like you're saying, guys, like we're gonna have huge games on Fridays. You're gonna have a noon tip-off in the ACC tournament and the SEC tournament. Like, boy, it's tough to get work done. You know what I mean? Just kidding, bosses.
Well, even looking at today, meaning Wednesday, March 12th here, first tips at 11:30. You got Richmond Davidson.
Hell yeah.
Then you got 12 o'clock, you got 12:30, you got a couple 1 o'clocks, a couple 2 o'clocks, and 2:30 important game for the North Carolina Tar Heels.
Oh yeah.
You got a match with Notre Dame. I don't know, man. We'll get into some of these teams here in matchups because it's going to be a fun one. But let's start it off here. Trey, why don't you rattle off your 1 seeds and then give us, I don't know, what do you want to do? Your 16 playing games and then leading your 16 seeds?
Yeah, I can. Want me to go all 4 and then
just save Ty. Let's save our playing games for the very, very end, just to kind of hit that. Like, let's just give us all our seeds.
Yeah,
that's fine.
I'll tell you what. Let me go 1 and 2s. How about that? We'll each go our 1 and 2s.
No.
We're going matchups. You're doing your 1 seeds and your 16 seeds.
Just give us your 4 1 seeds and then your 4 16 seeds.
Okay. Well, there's could be more than 4 16 seeds.
I know. That's why Trent said we'll save the playing games.
Uh-oh.
What?
Go ahead. Nothing. I just realized I did something wrong. Anyway, go ahead. I did it way wrong. So I have no playing 16 seeds or 11s. I'm just putting that out there. I'm going with okay.
All right. So 4 1 seeds, which I'm sure are pretty similar around the board. Duke, Auburn, and Houston and Florida. Those are my 4 1 seeds.
Is there any team that you had trouble not putting in there?
Florida.
You had trouble putting Florida in?
Because I feel like if Florida loses early in their SEC tournament to somebody and Michigan State wins the ACC or not ACC, Big Ten tournament.
Okay.
Michigan State could sneak a 1 seed in there.
Wow. I don't know, man.
No chance.
If Florida loses early?
No, because I think not just Florida has to lose their first game. I think Alabama has to lose their first game, and I think Tennessee. The SEC bias is too bold this year. It's too strong. Michigan State would have to win their conference tournament, and all 3 of those teams would have to lose their first game in their conference tournament, in my opinion. But that's okay. I like it.
Yeah, I like it too.
Do you want me to go one seed?
I said I had trouble with.
Or are you going 16 now, Trey?
I can go. I mean, I have 5 16 seeds because 2 of them are playing a playing game.
Oh, man,
so I got SIUE as an automatic qualifier, like a 16 seed that doesn't play a playing game. Okay. I have Quinnipiac as a 16 seed, not. But
just the whole
Quinnipiac.
Quinnipiac or Quinnipiac?
Quinnipiac. What do you guys say?
Quinnipiac?
It's just deja vu all over again.
I know, that's what I'm saying. It just when he said it, Quinnipiac.
Quinnipiac. So I'm going with them as the other 16 that doesn't have a playing game.
Okay.
The 4 teams that I have playing the playing game are St. Francis and Southern University playing each other. Okay. And I have Omaha and South Carolina State playing each other.
Okay. And who's winning out of those playing games?
I have St. Francis winning the playing game, and I have Omaha winning the playing game. So Southern U and South Carolina State are losing.
Okay, nice. All right, Trent, give us your 1s, give us your 16s. You said you're not going to go play and stuff?
No, I just already predicted the plans. I'm just letting you guys know that. So there's some auto bids that are probably out. All right, just putting that out there. Okay. My 1s sound kind of similar to Trey. Auburn, Duke, Houston, Florida.
Okay. Yeah.
I did not struggle with any of those, primarily because I do believe that Florida has done absolutely enough to earn the 1 seed. And I hope they do get the 1 seed because I don't want Florida in Duke's East region, because if they are the top 2 seed, they're in there. And I would hate that. Because don't forget, top 2 seed, I do believe, also gets a favorable regional setup.
Yeah, I think you're right.
So, and if you don't know, I'm a Duke fan. My 16 seed, South Carolina State, St. Francis, I hope if they do have a play-in, which I would imagine they will, be in a sub 500 team. They're going to get a tournament win. Okay. Jackson State and American.
Okay.
So no, Omaha's out.
Whoa. Didn't say that.
Yep. Just hang tight. We'll get to that. All right. And Trent, I do see on the thing.
I don't know why I did that. I just was not thinking.
That's all right. All right. So
I still don't understand it.
My 1 seeds. That's all right. We'll adjust before I print it out and put out the thing. My 1 seed.
Just put the same.
Dude, like I looked at him like, oh yeah, here's my 4. Here's my other 4. Like I'm just like,
there's an extra 2, man.
I'm just trying to figure out. So then I have to take 2 of the 16 seeds that I just named and put them against completely new teams.
So here's how it works.
I know how it works, but I didn't realize how the format was. But goddamn. Okay, because I was like, man, look at my 11 playing matchups. Those are awesome.
It's the bottom four automatic bids, bottom 4.
Yeah, just
that,
ignore that.
And I'll tell you this, man. That was because I had initially forgot that until when I was doing research on it. So I had to go back and adjust. I'll tell you what, that is so hard to do.
Yeah.
Especially with the auto bids that didn't win their conference thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy crap!
Tyler,
who in the world am I picking?
I forgot to add my UC Irvine automatic qualifier, and imagine that having to shift everything with down and up, and I was like, holy shit, I don't know how to do this, but it worked out. But either way,
hey, there we go. All right, so you're good. My 1 seeds also, I got the same 4 1s as you guys: Duke, Auburn, Houston, Florida. I do think it's funny, and again, we're not listing them in any particular order with that, but it is funny that Trey, you and I both had Duke the first number one, and then Trent, I noticed that you had Auburn as the first number one. Again, not in any particular order, just was kind of funny because you are
superstitious.
Exactly, and that's why I was laughing when I was looking at them. My 16 seeds here. Whew, now, keep in mind, again, these are subject to change based on automatic bids. I did go with some of my predictive teams to win and stuff. So some of these teams are going to be like, what the hell is he doing? They may not touch the tournament, and that's fine. However, my play-in games, I had St. Francis versus Omaha, and I had Bethune-Cookman versus Wofford. So to win, I had St. Francis, Trent. I had Omaha, and I changed it just for you. So I put the red flash in there. That'd be kind of cool to see him go. And then the other playing game, I have Wofford winning it. For them to play the way that they did with that against the Paladins the other night, so they're obviously playing with a little bit of a vengeance. But my other two go ahead.
I was saying they're going to bite some ankles, being the Boston Terriers.
Yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. I haven't watched a ton of Wofford games. The guy that does the potty shots, is that every single time?
I believe so.
The free throws?
Yeah.
Okay. To be honest, Tyler, I didn't know there was a guy that did potty shots, so now I'm cheering for Wofford.
Dude, yeah, the one big man, dude. Because I was talking about it with my son tonight, in driving when we were shooting basketball, and he goes, I said, there's a guy for a college team named Wofford, shoots potty shots. He goes, yeah, I know. And I'm like, what do you mean you know? He goes, you showed that to me a couple months ago. I was like, oh, yeah, I did. But yeah, I was like, all right. My other 16 seeds, though, I am riding with Nicholls State. I believe they are playing last night. So if you're listening to this on Happy Hump Day, Nicholls State, as long as they beat Lamar, I'm still going to ride with them, but we'll see. The game's currently being played as we're recording. It's 40-37 in the second. Nicholls State is up. And then the other team that I am riding with here is also South Carolina State. That is a team that I had also picked to win the MEAC conference. So that's where I'm at with stuff here.
Yeah. So Tyler, you're going with the Bethune, huh?
Yeah, man. I picked them. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Interesting.
Who knows?
It's hard as hell. That's hard as hell to figure out.
That's when you get into some of those lower seats.
Trent's like stressing out over it over here.
I can't believe how stupid I was.
Well, Trey, we could have made it easy on ourselves, and we just could have put the same 4 teams in.
Yeah. Shut up. You just listed 4. Forget the other one.
Shut your yappers, fellas. Okay, I figured it out. I think I got it now.
All right.
I fixed it in there.
I'm looking, but
I did. I did. No, I have it.
You did.
Ready? I'll just
American and Nicholls State gets an automatic qualifier. St. Francis and Quinnipiac are winning their playing games for you.
Yes.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
So Jackson State and South Carolina State are getting out for you.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. Good job, Trent.
All right. Well, hey, we'll keep it roll. Trey, we'll start with you again here. Go twos and 15s.
So twos, I know I said it earlier, it was the team that I would have considered as a 1, and that's Michigan State. I think that they do win the Big Ten tournament. I mean, as I'm sure with you guys, I'm predicting how these bigger, like Big 10, Big 12, ACC, SEC. When I see like the 5 through 9s, I'm kind of predicting how they do in their tournaments, because I think that plays a big impact on like those middle kind of seedings and stuff like that.
Yeah,
it's recency bias, right? We saw a shirt about it. I mean, it's through and through recency bias. If a team goes on a run for 3 games in their tournament, they're going to get a higher seed. That's just how it works. Especially Joe Lenardi, he's lazy piece of shit. So I'm going Michigan State, number 2 seed is my first one, and then I'm going Alabama. As the second number 2 seed, I'm going St. John's, and then I'm going Tennessee as my 4th 2 seed. 15 seeds, I'm going Robert Morris, Bryant, Wofford, and I'm going with the Patriot League American.
Wow.
as the fourth, 15th seed.
You think Wofford gets a 15 bid as a 6 seed in their tournament?
Yeah, because Tyler, to me, the SWAC, Southern University or Jackson State, they're not gonna not have a playing game, and it's the same with South Carolina State. Those two teams are absolutely gonna have to play a playing game, and St. Francis being sub 500.
Oh yeah, stuff. Hey, we're dancing. We're good enough.
That's all I'm saying. And then Omaha was an automatic qualifier, even if they would have lost to St. Thomas.
Right, to St. Thomas, exactly.
So that's why I'm going those 4 teams. Wofford was very close to being considered, but if if Wofford, if Central Connecticut State would have won, I would have put them in there over Wofford.
I got you. Okay.
Interesting. I have similar reasoning for why mine are the way they are.
Okay.
I think we're on the same page. I think we're going to be saying the same thing here. Yeah.
Trent, go ahead. Give your 2s and 15s.
So my 2s, I do believe I have a difference between Trey here. I've got Alabama. So I think Alabama's going to make a run in their SEC tournament. Very similar to last year, where Alabama hit a little snide. And everyone thought
Schneid.
What did I say?
Snide.
Snide.
You take the CH out of there.
Sorry. Shit. Anyway, Alabama Schnit. No.
Schnit. I forgot the Schneid.
Alabama, and I got Tennessee, even though I hate them. I hate them so much. I don't know what it is about Tennessee bores the shit out of me. I just hate them. Anyway, I'm not gonna lie. That's gonna get ahead of myself. A Duke Tennessee Elite 8 matchup. That is going to be a physical fucking brawl. It is going to be a brawl. I'm telling you right now. And Duke's going to get payback for 2 years ago. Anyway, Michigan State, clearly, even if they don't win their conference tournament, I think they're a 2. I think they're a lock at a 2, which I don't think they're going to win their conference tournament. Future bet, Illinois plus 750. Illinois gets their center back. Watch out. They're on a roll, and they're hot at the right time. Just saying. Iowa State, my last 2 seed. So that was Bama, Tennessee, Michigan State, Iowa State.
Okay.
Right.
And once again, Iowa State to me, I mean, I know they're getting a 2 seed. I still think they're a fraud. I think they're an early upset, potential 15-2 upset. Here are my 15 seeds. SIUE, watch out. Merrimack, Wofford, who did lose by about 60 points to Duke this year, and they're in the tournament. And then I have this is the team that I had move up. I had Omaha move up. Okay. I think they have a really good. I think his name's Sutter or Sutton. One of the two. He's their best player. He set the rebound record in the championship. I think Omaha is the one that benefited from St. Francis pulling off that upset over CCSU. And I think Omaha, one more time, Omaha moved up to the 15 line. That's just my opinion. I'm not, listen, it's like, what's the word?
Can I ask you a question?
Picking hairs at this point, okay? Or what the saying is.
I don't think that's a phrase.
Splitting hairs.
Splitting hairs. Yeah.
There we go.
Well, hey, real quick, hold on, Trey. The Omaha thing is interesting to me now because I think if they would have lost to St. Thomas, then they were a lock at 16.
Yes.
But the fact that they did win against St. Thomas, I could see them possibly moving up to 15. But
Tyler, Terriers.
Trey, go. All right. My 2s, also a little bit different than you guys. I got Michigan State. I got the Johnnies, Rick Pitino's Johnnies. I got Alabama, and I got Clemson as a 2 seed.
Are they winning the tournament?
I think they might. They might.
That's the only way they get a 2 seed.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I'll be honest with you.
Hold on.
I know you guys.
Could we talk about Tyler here? Yeah, Clemson 2 seed. Do they win their conference tournament? I think they might.
Look at him, Tyler. He's coming at you, man.
It was like
the only possible way Clemson gets a 2 seed is if they win the ACC tournament.
100%.
I know, and part of I think you guys both said it about the SEC stuff because here's the thing is I know you guys have talked about Alabama being on a schneid or whatever, but like I don't trust Alabama. I think Alabama could be a first weekend exit, to be perfectly honest with you. And I think that Tennessee's overrated. I think they're overrated, which is why they're not in my 2 seats. I think Clemson's a better team all around and has potential to beat up some teams and do all right. So
okay,
so that's my. Go ahead.
No, I agree with you, Tyler. So I have theories about the tournament. If you are a team like Tennessee, right, or Alabama, for that instance, an SEC team that's not the top dog, right? Like we all know that Auburn is considered like the favorite in the SEC. They've been all year, right? And say that you put all your might and effort into beating Auburn in the SEC tournament, right? Whether that's Tennessee or Alabama, and you get a 2 seed. So I think that hurts you in the tournament. I do, because I think you blew your nut already.
There he is.
Your nut, yeah,
but it's bust, not blue.
It's busted.
Busted, blue, busted your nut, whatever.
Don't forget, has Trey talked about Lipscomb yet?
No, we're getting there.
No, but in all seriousness, though, like that, I think that's a thing. So I think that's something you got to look out for. So, like, I think Tennessee is going to win the SEC tournament over Auburn, and I think that's going to hurt Tennessee. And they could be a team that exits early, but I still think they're going to get a 2 seed. Same thing with Alabama; they could win the same, like vice versa. I'm a big on teams that are losing their championship or losing their semifinals that were the favorite to win their tournament to go far in the NCAA tournament, if that makes sense. Okay. Just my 2 cents. Don't bust your nut early
or blow it. All right, my 15 seeds. I got Yale out of the Ivy League. I got Robert Morris, who won the Horizon League last night. I got SIUE out of the Ohio Valley Conference, and I got Merrimack. Those are my 15 seeds.
Wasn't sure if we were going to get a. I was waiting for the Big 12.
What's that? What are you waiting for?
I thought we were getting like a UCF or a West Virginia.
I thought we were getting a Big 12 team in there, Ty.
Yeah, maybe a Xavier.
I've learned from 2 years ago.
What did he? He made West Virginia 16 seed.
He did, Trent. He did. Might have even been a playing game.
No, they weren't. Okay, first off, that wouldn't be so far fetched. That wouldn't be so far fetched if it was like a 10 or 11 play.
I know. Yeah, but
10, 11, not a 16. Oh, 1 seed. Who'd we draw? Oh shit!
Fucking West Virginia.
A Power 5 team at the time.
Listen, anyway, I
learned their conference. All right, threes.
Yeah. Hey, real quick. This is a complete side note. So we do have all the auto bid winners up until this point ready to go. Do you want me to just say them real quick, just so fans know?
Yeah.
So we got the A-Sun, we got Lipscomb's automatic bid, Big South High Point, the CAA is UNCW, Horizon League's Robert Morris, Missouri Valley is Drake, Northeast is St. Francis, Ohio Valley SIUE, Southern Conference is Wofford, Summit League is Omaha, the Sun Belt is Troy, and then the WCC, as of just a few minutes ago when we're recording, Gonzaga is your champion. So we'll get into some results. Actually, you want me to just talk about the results real quick or no?
Results.
Who's winning and how many people, and based on our conference championships last week. So, real quick, last week's episode with the College Juice podcast with Fast Breaks and Heels, we picked all of our conference champions. So if you didn't get a chance to go back and listen to that, kind of see what our analysis was. But right now, current standings for wins in conference championships. Trey is leading with 6 correct. Trent's in second with 5. I'm actually in third with 4. Kev is in fourth with 3. And then Steve right now, Steve's sitting there. He's working on it.
Hey,
yeah, that's
he's gonna hit one of his and get real rich.
I was gonna say he'll hit one and close everybody's money out. Yep, gotcha. Yeah, and he's got some good picks there too that really could have some good weight behind it. So with some teams that are still
Which
around.
One is the one for Steve?
What's that? No, he doesn't have one yet.
No, the one that could close everyone out.
No, I'm saying to some of his teams that he picked, if they do end up winning,
right.
Look out, because there's some heavy odds on some of those teams that I could definitely see him. Like he could definitely pull some weight with one of those.
Yes,
and put us all to shame.
100%.
So, all right. So where are we at here?
3s and 15s, or sorry, 3s and 14s.
3s and 14s. Trey, go ahead.
All right, my 3s, Iowa State. I think that they were kind of a debate for a 2 seed. Maryland, who I think will be in the championship with Michigan State. Whatever team wins, I still think they'll be a 2 or 3 respectively. Texas Tech, I think they're a big team. They have the player of the year. I forget his name for the Big 12, but and then Toppin, yeah. And then the last 3 seed will be Texas A&M for me.
Undercover Buzz.
Yep. 14 seeds. I got.
Don't want to bore you, Trent.
Right.
Yeah. Geez, Trent. Sorry those weren't too exciting for you.
Dude's like loud yawning right in the mic.
I'm so sorry. I'm so tired. I apologize.
UNC Wilmington, the Seahawks, are my first 14 seed. Got the Grand Canyon Antelopes, one of my favorite teams. I have a shirt. The Montana Grizz, another cool mascot. Trent, you can keep laughing over there.
I'm sorry because I get nervous sometimes when you guys make teams like way higher. Like he's going through his 14s, and I have like one of his teams way up higher.
I could be wrong.
Like, no, I'm just saying I'm nervous about mine. I'm like, shit, was I way up? Yeah. Go ahead. Sorry.
And then I got North Texas, the Green Flash, is the number 14 seed.
They're not the Green Flash. The Mean Green, Trey.
Mean Green. Knew they were green. It doesn't matter. Close enough. Green Big Flash? Green. What's a Green Flash?
You're thinking about St. Francis the Red Flash.
Yeah.
I thought there was a Green Flash. Isn't he a superhero?
No, it's from that soccer movie.
That's the Big Green.
That's the Big Green.
Okay. Yeah. Great movie, by the way. I should watch that again.
With the guy from Sandlot. He's a goalie.
Yeah. Sees all the crazy things, like
all the people, like the crazy characters coming out of
Yeah, like
dude, that's
ninjas.
The team that I remember.
Zombies.
Or I remember the goat. Their goat was like the team mascot.
Yeah. Yep. Pretty sure the kid with the goat was Alfalfa, but anyway, this is totally off topic.
It was.
But anyway, here we go. 3 seeds. I got Texas Tech, Wisconsin, Maryland, St. John's. Yeah. Go ahead and say whoa.
No.
Sorry to shock you. I got 14 seeds.
Wisconsin surprised me a little bit.
14 seeds. Bryant, Trey's favorite Lipscomb, Troy, and Robert and Bobby Robert Morris.
Why? Like that? Just because Tyler declared that my favorite team, last week. That's all of a sudden like associated with me.
Remember that? Yeah,
that's not really fair.
Remember the one year it was your favorite team was Longwood?
Yeah.
I even made a logo with your head.
Yeah, he said that he's like, oh, I'm all over Longwood. We're like, yeah,
I did not say that. I did not say that.
He said, oh, please let Longwood play Lipscomb, please.
God, this is bad.
All right.
This is
sorry, listeners.
All right. My 3 seeds are Texas Tech, Iowa State, which I had trouble not putting Iowa State as a 2 seed, but that's just me. I also had trouble not putting Texas Tech up there because it's been my team all year. Tennessee at a 3 seed, and I also have Maryland at a 3 seed. My 14s.
Yikes. You used to walk over there. What's going on?
Drink some caffeine, man. I'm drinking Coke.
Sorry, guys.
Maybe add a little more liveliness to it, so Trent can be.
I had a really long.
And next, the 14 seeds. We got Akron, Troy, American, and Colorado State.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, ooh, alongside Colorado State. Ooh. Not gonna lie, I was listening to Fast Breaks and Kev last week. They were all about Colorado State, so I jumped on the bandwagon.
Huffy or Duffy? I forget the guy's last name. Best player in the conference, they stated.
Yeah, I'm telling you, that was the biggest reason, because I'm like looking at some of these teams. I'm like, ooh, are they gonna win it? I don't know. Maybe could they still get an at-large? I mean, I forget what my count was, but Mountain West, I think I have 4 teams in, which I know probably won't happen, but
more than the ACC potentially.
Not in my bracket, Trent.
I know. I'm sure. I know who you probably have.
We'll wait to get to that. All right, let's keep things exciting, right, Trey? And jump down to the four seeds with your 13s.
Maya, you want me to go?
Mm-hmm.
So first, I'm going with the Badgers out of Wisconsin. I think that they're a dark horse in this. Next, I'm going with the university that is the best at keeping their virginity without having anal sex. That is BYU.
Jeez, you came in hot there.
All right. Well,
I did like.
Hey, I'm not yawning. That caught my attention.
Next, I got Kentucky, because I think they got enough quad 1 wins where I think they're gonna, even though their record's not the best, I think that their quality wins are gonna keep them up there. So I got Kentucky as a 4 seed. And then I got Clemson, the next ACC school, coming in as the 4 seed there. I think that's a good spot for them.
Oh man, that was entertaining.
That was.
And then, hey, you go and now, hey, you're going 13s, and I forgot which one of you guys. I think both of you might have even said it, that you think 13 fours could be the new upsets.
Right, I said that, and I still believe in that. So I got my. Unfortunately, one of my favorite schools this year is a 13 seed. That's Lipscomb, and it's not the reason why you guys think it.
I think that
they're. Yeah, I know that's fucked up, but whatever.
Love them so much.
Next, I got Yale as a 13 seed. They surprised me this year, because Princeton was supposed to be the school from Ivy League that was gonna they had I think a 3rd-year returner that was like player of the year the first 2 years, and he didn't really show up this year. So I'm going to Yale as a 13, and then. One of my favorite teams to bet on this year is Troy. They've treated me well. In fact, I have to buy a T-shirt. I'm going to order it here on Amazon probably after this podcast. Okay. And then the last school is UC Irvine. I believe they are the Anteaters, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, they got. Yeah, they're out,
and that's a sick.
I think they're name. That would be, just to put that out there, Trey. I think that's an at-large then, because they lost their conference championship to UC San Diego. Just a heads up.
Already?
Yes, that is confirmed. Ty, you said UC San Diego is an automatic bid. UCSD.
Not yet.
I don't think that is a.
I am so off. They played each other last game regular season. Then I'm sorry.
They did do that. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, because it's Tritons versus Anteaters.
Yeah, they're not.
Do we know Big West? Is that what it is?
No, we have everything is updated in there.
Okay, we're updated. All right, here we go. I'm up. So 4 seeds, little similarities there between Trey and I, it sounds like, but I have Missouri, Clemson, Texas A&M, and then I also agree. I think Kentucky's barely hanging on there. Just health. Attrition's really caught up to them. Do like their coach, a lot more likable than Calipari, but
lot more.
Yeah, and then my 13 seeds. This is a team that they've let me down the past 2 nights. Now, granted, one was a freaking wasteful 3-pointer to mean nothing, but I got UNCW. That's UNC Wilmington. The Seahawks. Really like their colors, by the way, guys. That might be a cool T-shirt for me.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any small school T-shirts.
Wow.
Hold on. I do have one, but I can't remember which one
Tyler's
it is.
wearing one tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, dude, I am totally.
We're actually wearing both automatic.
Trent is too. That's not fair.
Automatic bid. Proud alum. Proud Red Flash. Shout out LPG.
I might be ordering a new one tonight, which I'll tell you in a second.
I have to.
Little shirt sluts. Anyway, UC San Diego. They were my other 13. I have Yale. Go Bulldogs. And then
shop midget.
And then that's Lee Corso, if you guys don't remember that clip. But and then I got Montana the Grizz.
Another cool name.
Okay. Love it. All right. I am going, so real quick, the team that I was going to say that I may be blind a shirt of is the Florida A&M Rattlers.
Ooh.
Because I believe betting-wise, I'm now 4-0 with them the last 4 times I've gambled on them. So
nice.
I wanted it to be Houston Christian, but they just let me down too many times. So I'm definitely going with the Florida Rattlers, man. All right. Where was I here?
4 seeds, 4 13s.
4s and 13s. All right, my 4 seed, I got Undercover Buzz and Texas A&M Aggies. I got the Super Soakers out of BYU. I got Purdue. That didn't come in as hot as straight.
Jeez.
I got number 4. Not number 4, but Purdue as a 4 seed. And then I'm going. Again, it might be a little top heavy here with ACC, but I'm just telling you, just watch the end. I got Louisville.
Tyler, listen. The thing with your picks, Tyler, is I agree with them, like with the ACC. The problem is I don't think that the committees and stuff, like they hate.
I know they do, man.
Weak ACC conferences, and anytime that they can compound on lowering those teams, they're going to. It's vice versa with the SEC and Big 12. If they can give them any benefit of the doubt, they're going to. It's the opposite with the ACC. So
totally.
I know you're top heavy on the ACC, and I think that isn't wrong.
Yeah.
It's just not how I think it's going to be selected. But
all right. I don't disagree.
I agree. Yeah.
My 13 seeds, I got Montana. I got UNC Wilmington. I got Lipscomb. And I got UC. I know
that was a weird little sound effect.
And then Trey, a little bit different from yours. I got UC San Diego on this one
instead of Irvine.
Yeah,
so I'm with you, Ty.
San Diego, man, they're a covering machine, but they're also just winning games. So
they should 13 in a row.
Yeah. So I got UC San Diego as a 13 seed. That's my team that I would say a 13 to upset a 4. If I had to pick out of the 4 teams that I picked, I'd say San Diego.
Okay, Tyler, out of your 4 seeds,
who are they upsetting? Let's wait. Because I got a couple questions about that at the end here.
Okay. We'll save upsets and all that stuff.
Yeah, we'll save. Yeah, we'll save those types of questions for the end. You want me to go with 5 seeds?
Yep, 5 12s. Yeah.
So I actually made a change just now based on the result because I was kind of torn, and it was Gonzaga and St. Mary's. So initially I had these teams switched, but I'm going my first 5 seed is Gonzaga. Now that they won the West Coast Conference. I'm going Louisville as my next 5 seed. Purdue. And then I have Arizona as my next 5 seed.
Holy sugar. Yeah.
It's like it. 12 seeds. Like again, I think that these used to be look out, these are the upsets, and I disagree with them now because I think they're overplayed. I think they're making matchups that don't favor the 12 seeds anymore. And that's so my 12 seeds are McNeese State, Liberty, High Point, and Akron are my 12 seeds.
I like it. McNeese is an interesting one. I mean, who was it last week that we talked about with Steve and Kev? Was it McNeese and Drake? Just how much money they spend to bring in guys?
Yep.
Like that like when they said that like blew my mind, especially about like McNeese, because McNeese has been top dog for like what 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah.
Out of the Southland Conference. I mean, but it makes sense. Like I didn't know that about finances and stuff like that. So that was some good info that Steve.
It is good info because that's important too. Like,
yeah, well, and who are you going to bring in? You know what I mean? What kind of caliber of talent are you bringing in? It's like, oh, yeah. All right, Trent, who you got? 5-12s.
Oh man. By the way, I do believe that the individual that you just talked about, McNeese State, I think that head coach will get a big time job here shortly.
Yeah.
By the way,
yeah.
He was just ahead of his time with NIL. Anyway, you said 5-12, so I had to make a little adjustment because I realized I put a team in twice. So just a heads up, I adjusted. So in case you're following,
you're fine. You're fine.
So I have for 5 seeds, I have Marquette, I have Arizona, I have Illinois, and I have Purdue.
Okay.
Huh. So that's weird.
What?
You acted so crazy when I said Arizona as a 5 seed.
Because I realized I had totally abandoned them in the tournament, and I had St. Mary's. So I was like, oh shoot! That's why you like
Arizona as a 5 seed. You're like, huh? Wow.
Yeah, I was so pissed off.
And I was like, okay, I don't think that was that crazy, but
no, I like it. It works out good for me because the adjustment that I made actually fits perfect now, in my opinion. But go ahead. 12s. So my 12 seeds should hold strong. I can't believe the first one I'm making a 12 seed because it's an SEC team and that sucks. But I got Oklahoma, and I think it's bullshit that they're even in the tournament. I'd rather give a small school that, I look at like a Colorado State. Like I'd rather see a Colorado State get that bid if they don't win their conference tournament or get an at-large. Like you name it, any other mid-major or small non-power 5 or 4, whatever the hell it is now, conference school get that. I know.
Real quick, Trent, with that, you would say that just sticking with the SEC and like the bottom of the barrel with those teams, you would say Oklahoma over a Texas.
Yes.
Okay. Because I feel like those two are kind of interchangeable right now at the bottom of the SEC. So
they are. So it could really base on like who wins more games in their conference tournament, I guess. But it's an absolute joke to be almost double the amount of losses than conference wins, in my opinion. But once again, I believe because ESPN has that contract with the SEC, I think there's a lot of love there. I got Akron, I got Liberty, and I got High Point as my other 12s. And I believe no 5 seed would want to see Akron, Liberty, or High Point.
No. Well, I don't think they want to see Akron or High Point.
Yeah.
13, Trent. So based on yours, I'm just kind of looking.
Don't do like an in-depth analysis and call me out on shit. Okay, this is
tough. I'm not. I'm not. I'm just looking at.
Let me go count yours.
Well, trying them based on what you just said.
No, I'm just kind of like the Oklahoma thing just threw me through a loop. I'm
not gonna lie, I was kind of like shot in the dark. Go ahead, Oklahoma. Like,
I mean, what I'm saying is that means that 3 teams would not make it out of the SEC.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I mean, it's not far fetched because most people have only 4 teams not making it, if that. It's like maybe 5.
If I could have thought of another at large, I would have. But
dude, and see, to your point with that stuff too, that was where I found it the hardest when it was doing like play-in games. Was like, who are these bottom of the barrel at large bid teams?
Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, Trent, I could even see that like Oklahoma might even be a play-in game.
Yeah,
hey, idiot.
You gonna count any more of my conferences? So, boy, I thought we were just rattling off our picks, guys. Not going trying to according to your math. According to your math,
only think 3 teams aren't going to make it. You
wow, what an idiot!
All right, sorry.
Thanks. Can I go get a drink of water?
Tyler chose to analyze that choice, not anyone else's.
Need to hydrate after this defending myself over here.
Oh my god!
Did you name your other 12 seeds?
Yes, I did. See, look, you were feverishly researching. you were over there on a mission. Listen, mister, you made a Big 12 team a freaking 16 seeds. Get off my
anything else you said.
Get off my lawn with it.
I didn't. I was counting.
Oklahoma, holy shit.
It is close. It is close to West Virginia being a 16, but not quite.
No, it's no. No, West Virginia 16s are still worse. All right, my 5 seeds. I have Memphis. I'm keeping St. Mary's as a 5. I know that they lost to Gonzaga, but I still think that they'll still be at least maybe a 6 seed. But I'm going to keep them at a 5 seed where I have them initially ranked. I have Wisconsin a 5 seed, and then I have Kentucky dropping down to a 5 seed here, which I think a lot of people have them at a 4-ish.
Yeah.
They're like 10, 11 losses now. It's like, geez.
Yeah, but Tyler, their wins are incredible.
Yeah, I know, and that's a valid point. I could be convinced to make them more of a 4 seed.
Yeah.
Because of that. So that's a valid point. 12s. I got Grand Canyon. I got Vermont. I got High Point. And I got Drake.
Well,
I would love nothing more than for High Point to at least win a game.
At least I could call your ass out.
What?
Vermont's out. They got beat by Maine today. So just a heads up. Grade 12. Wrong.
I think that's why I have
Maine Maine plays, I believe, Bryant in the championship.
Yeah, that's why I got Bryant in there. I'm a 15 seed.
It's all right though. I wouldn't have normally done that, but after that, I would have let it go. I would have really let it go.
No, you wouldn't have.
Yes, I would have. I would have let it go.
It's hard. It's hard, Tyler.
It is hard. Just keep up.
Well, I didn't even see that game tonight. So,
and it's hard not to include.
Trent didn't have Arizona in his.
It's hard not to include the whole SEC too. You know.
Yeah.
All right.
What do we got? 6s and 11s.
6, 11. Yes. Yep.
All right. So 6s for me. I got Marquette, Memphis, Missouri, and Mary's, as in St. Mary's. I got a bunch of M's for my 6s. And I did switch Gonzaga and St. Mary's. I had them flip flopped, but because of how they finished up tonight. My 11s, I got.
You want to tell your playing? Because we did our playing games are 11 and 16 seeds.
Yeah, I'll go my play-ins. First play-in matchup is Xavier and Indiana, and I have Indiana winning that game. Second play-in is for an 11 seed, North Carolina and Ohio State. I have North Carolina winning that game.
Whoa, that'd be a great play-in game.
Wouldn't it? Yeah, and that's what they want. They want that. That's what they look for. Automatic 11 seeds, and I think it's because they're both automatic qualifiers, and they wouldn't have to play in a playing game. Loyola Chicago, Sister Jean, God bless you and your
careful,
your holiness.
Yeah, let's keep it at that this week, Trey.
I don't really remember what I said about her last week.
Whew, yeah.
Go back and listen to that puppy.
Yeah. And then you
was it sacrilegious?
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
How sacrilegious?
Well,
just that she was a loose cannon.
Yeah, we don't even need to talk about it.
Okay. I got faith in her.
Yeah.
And the Ramblers.
Okay.
So Sister Jean and Her Holiness are gonna carry us through to that for an 11 seed. Next automatic qualifier I got is yeah, you guys gotta be a little shook. I don't know what I said, and it's kind of bothering me.
Dude, it involved like
orifices. Yeah.
Oh.
Like she definitely back in her day.
Let's not discuss. Don't. There we go.
That's what he said.
Anyway.
Yeah. Okay.
There went all the Catholic listeners. Just kidding.
we'll pray.
Was it late in the episode?
Trent. Oh yeah, it was late. But Trent, bring it back. Show us your St. Francis. Bring the Catholic listeners back.
Come on, guys.
We're fine.
We have friars. We have friars.
Yep. Second 11 seed automatic qualifier is the Broncos of Boise State for me. Or I'm sorry, not automatic qualifier. Not automatic qualifier for me. I just think they're gonna go there. Huh?
You think they're an auto bid?
No, I don't. I think they're an at large.
Yeah, that's what I'm sorry. That's what I meant to say. Okay. All right. Trent.
Fine. Yep. All right. I got UCLA as these are my sixes. UCLA, Louisville, Kansas, and then I have Michigan as a 6 as well. Really big drop off. Really big drop off for Michigan.
Can you imagine, like, Kansas and Michigan both being a 6 seed? Like, it's amazing that's where it's at this year. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not even. I think Kansas more than anyone.
And Louisville, like, with how they're playing.
Yeah. And then my 11s. Here we go. So my automatic, like my 11s that don't have to play a playing game. Let's make sure I make this right here. I have Ohio State and Baylor.
Ooh.
And then I have Drake playing San Diego State, and I have McNeese State playing Boise State. Yeah.
Wow.
And then I personally think both of the smaller conference teams win that. I think Drake wins, and I think McNeese State wins. Drake San Diego State would be a great. Actually, it could be almost like a repeat of that like Virginia game last year in the play-in where there's like 0 points scored because both those teams can defend. I haven't followed San Diego State as much as of recent, but they're typically pretty good defensively. But Drake is really tough defensively.
That's a team that a lot of people with San Diego State. I've seen like the bubble first.
Drake has an 11, Trent.
I do. Is that too high, you think?
No, I had him at 12.
Oh.
Fuck. Well, I guess too high. Where do you have him, Trey?
Well, you'll see.
Oh. Yeah, I do. All right.
All right, what a dickhead. Like, he just like giggled at it.
Whoa.
Oh, I see now. Whoa.
Okay. All right.
I'm up with my 7s, bitch.
No, I didn't get my 6th 11s yet.
All right. My sister Jean on his mind.
I'm a little worried about what I said about her.
Dude, you need to go back and listen. I'll send you exactly where to listen so you can just pinpoint it and you'll be like, oh my. Yeah.
You're okay.
Right.
Don't stress.
All right. So my 6s are Missouri. I love Missouri. I just think they've been just on the downfall last couple weeks. So I think they could have been a 4 2 weeks ago, but with some of the recent losses, I think they're obviously 6 now. I got Arizona at a 6. I could see them being a 5. I got Marquette as a 6. And then I got Michigan as a 6 as well. My 11 seeds, I got McNeese. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. Let me give my possible playing games. My possible playing games here. I have North Carolina and Arkansas as a playing game, which I would like to see that one. That stressed me the hell out because I hate Calipari and I really want my team to be in the tournament.
That's what it should be.
And I couldn't pick against my Tar Heels, so I got North Carolina making the tournament, beating Arkansas, and then my other playing game, I got North Texas and Boise State, and I have North Texas, Mean Green. Again, I'm just kind of following Trey's lead on North Texas, and I think they'll beat Boise State and make it in. So,
okay.
I forget that I have. Okay, I did have North Texas winning the American, but I could see somebody like Memphis winning that conference and then North Texas still getting in.
Yeah,
but having a big playing game, that was again when it was so hard, and I felt the same way about Boise State with the Mountain West, because there's like, is New Mexico going to win it? Is Utah State? Is Colorado State? Is it's like, who's going to win the Mountain West too? So, but yep, that's my 11s. All right, we got 7-10.
All right, 7s. I got Oregon out of the Big Ten this year. I got Creighton. I think they're gonna. What's so funny, Trent?
I caught myself.
Started yawning again.
I'm sorry, it's not you guys. Okay,
just pouring the fuck out of him one more time. So I got Oregon out of the Big Ten. I got Creighton, who I think is going to actually win the Big East, but I don't think it's going to be enough to get them higher than Marquette. I got UCLA also out of the Big Ten, and then Ole Miss from the SEC.
Okay.
And then for my 10s, I think this team is going to make. I think they're going to make a run in their Big 12 tournament, possibly play in the semifinal or the championship. I think it's going to get them kind of. I think they're going to be like the NC State of this year's tournament, and that's West Virginia as a 10 seed. Next, I got New Mexico as an.
They have a trade. Does West Virginia have like a 400-pound, 6'11" guy?
Pittsnoggle.
I was talking about that dude for North Carolina State last year. That
I thought you were talking about. Remember Pittsnoggle?
Oh yeah,
I remember Pittsnoggle.
Yeah,
Beeline, right? His son Beeline's son.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I got West Virginia and I got New Mexico as an at-large from the Mountain West. I have Arkansas getting in without a play-in game at 10 seed because I think they want Calipari in it. I think they have some quality wins. And then another SEC school that I think deserves to be in without a play-in game is Vanderbilt as a 10 seed.
Okay. Nice. Got some similarities here between you, Trey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yep. I've got Ole Miss as one of my 7s. I've got the Cougars, not the Soakers, not the backdoor slippers, whatever you guys call these guys, but BYU.
Backdoor slipper.
Muddy Bank. Oh my God, I've never heard that term in my life.
When the river runs red. Muddy Banks.
Jeez. We got.
Dude, he's worse than me.
Yeah,
now.
He is right now. Yeah, for sure. 100%.
I speak similes or idioms or
innuendos. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, Ole Miss, BYU, and then this team just bores me. Mississippi State. And then I have this team. Actually, I have them moving up more. I'm actually surprised. I don't know if they made the AP poll, but UConn. Once again, that is terrifying for a 1 seed to potentially have to play UConn if they drop to an 8 or 9.
They're not in the top 25.
Yeah, so like to me,
no, I know. I'm trying to ask if they were.
That blows my mind that there's the chance that they're going to probably be an 8 or 9, and you absolutely know that they're going to be in the East region with Duke. Just too much history there. And the only good thing is if Duke does end up getting the 1 seed in the East, it will be played, I believe, in North Carolina. The games are first round. So, but that's brutal. But I also would love that, just to see that as a Duke fan, especially shut that guy up. But if we lose to him, it's kind of like you said with Calipari. It's like you'd love to beat the crap out of that guy, but it's like if you lose, it just makes it that much worse. But all right, and my 10 seeds are. I also have the young Patino fella who's doing a pretty good job down there in New Mexico, the Los Lobos, correct? Brian Urlacher alum.
I think it's just Lobos.
Okay, sorry. I said that in Spanish. I was referring to them as the in plural. So you're welcome.
Like Los Lonely Boys.
Yes. How far is heaven?
Good reference.
Arkansas, I do have them. So Suey is getting a 10. This is where I have the Lopes. Got the almost said cantaloupes. I almost did, dude. That would have been bad. I got.
He's not playing the rivals, the honeydews.
I hate this. I hate these lists. Anyway, antelopes. That wasn't funny. I'm sorry.
I didn't understand it at first, but now I do.
And then
I don't get it either, actually.
A honeydew list. He's still like, what does that mean? Anyway, Xavier is my last 10 seed. I think Xavier is. I think they're.
You think they get in?
I think they deserve to be in.
Wow.
I think they deserve to be in. I think they're going. What's their big guy's name that's been there forever? Number 32. Can't think of him right now. But they're good, man. They're a good team, and you gotta coach with pretty good tournament experience. Sweats a lot, but he could he get Xavier back there, and then they could win a game or two. I think.
Did I give my other 2 11 seeds to you guys? Did I say McNeese and Xavier has 11 seeds?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did I?
Yeah,
okay. All right. I wasn't. Oh, I just remember talking about North Texas. I completely forgot if I said the other ones. All right.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
I think so.
I don't know. That's it. My 7 seeds. I got Gonzaga. I got Kansas. I got Illinois. And I got UConn. That could be a vicious 7 if that is how it works out.
Say this again, Ty. I'm sorry.
Gonzaga, Kansas, Illinois, UConn.
Okay. Yeah.
My 10s. I also have West Virginia as a 10 seed. I got Utah State. I got Vanderbilt. And bringing in another ACC team here. I'm bringing in SMU.
Whoa.
So I think they sneak in there.
Pulling off an upset or two in the tournament?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe. There he was. He's going to say something bold and then be like, maybe.
Yeah.
No, Tyler, he went high pitch again. Remember, he's like, Clemson's a 2 seed or a 3. And we're like,
I said maybe.
And he's like, maybe. He just was going to do it again. Tyler likes to come out with a bold hot take, and then it's like when you ask him about it, he kind of starts to get a little nervous.
Yeah.
It could happen, maybe not.
I mean, SMU's 22-9. Like, they should be in the tournament. They won the games they were supposed to win.
But the problem is I don't think they have a single quad one. So they're gonna have to steal. They are. Can I say something real quick about that though, Ty? Is they got the better hand in terms of seeding in the ACC because they have the opportunity to get to play Clemson and Louisville before, and I'm saying this is a big if Duke does make it to the ACC championship game, then
just totally farted.
Oh my god, I never hear this. But he did it last week too. We texted that. Right?
Was that your chair?
Yeah.
I didn't hear anything.
Okay. So anyway, so my point is Carolina, where they hurt that, they got hurt with their seat because now they can't get a win against Clemson or Louisville before. Like Carolina they were on that side on SMU. You could get a Clemson win, Louisville win, and then maybe even at least a good showing against maybe a possible Duke on the other side. So they could. I think, Tyler, you're right. If they win, I think they got to make it to the championship.
Who? SMU?
SMU. Yeah.
Wow.
You got to get you have no quad one wins.
Yeah.
So no way. There's no way they respect that 22-9.
Yeah. They play Syracuse tonight. So
that's not a quad one. That's far from it.
No. I was actually surprised that Syracuse beat Florida State last night.
Yeah, I am too.
I just didn't see that. And same thing with Cal beating Virginia Tech in the ACC. Like, what the hell?
Whoa. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. It's just that whole
tournament.
Need
to keep some West Coast viewers.
Could be good if that tournament's already that crazy. Like, hey, let's keep that craziness going.
Oh, easy.
Hell yeah.
Don't get too crazy.
Just fuck it all up. Yeah.
Could be a pretty big Friday night time for you and I.
Yeah. Yes, it could. Could be a pretty big Saturday. All right, let's move on. We got 8-9. This is it.
Yes.
All right. So my first 8, which Tyler saw and was a little surprised about, I got Drake. I mean, they got what, four losses?
I know they're a good team.
Go Bulldogs.
I know it's the Missouri Valley, but I think that they're beating teams and they're playing at a quality of basketball that's better than, like, say, Arkansas. Like, Arkansas plays in a good conference, but Drake is playing better basketball when it comes down to it. Same with, like, West Virginia or UConn, like, even for that matter. Like, so that's why I have them as an 8. I think that they're better than what they look. I think teams are going to, or I think the committee's going to kind of give them the benefit of the doubt for playing well during the regular season and winning their conference tournament, which I don't think they did the one year that they went like record like 18-0 or something. You guys remember that? I don't even think they won their conference tournament that year. But anyway, Drake's my first team. I got Mississippi State, who I think is a weak 8 seed. Michigan, who I think is a strong 8 seed. Granted, I don't think they're a great team, but as an 8 seed, I wouldn't want to play them. And same with I got Illinois as an 8 seed as well.
Wow.
What I'm more worried about, or would be worried about, is the 9 seeds I have, which are Kansas, UConn, Georgia, and Utah State are my 9 seeds.
Wow.
I think Utah State is the automatic qualifier from the Mountain West. That's why I have them as a 9. Georgia, I think, does well in the SEC tournament, maybe gets to the semifinals. Kansas, I think, gets to the semifinals of the Big 12, and I think that they're a dangerous 9 seed, and I think the same with UConn.
Dangerous 9 seed, or vicious is 9 seed.
Yeah, but really, where else do they deserve to be?
6.
What was this? I think like 6, 7.
Not a chance. They suck.
They preseason number 1.
Isn't that crazy?
Could you imagine that being your second round matchup as a
exactly? That's a nightmare. And same with UConn.
Once again, though, I don't know, man. Like, I know I'm probably wishing my own depression, but like, it'd be awesome to get to do that. But like, whoever would get that
I think Duke gets UConn or Kansas, because imagine that blue blood matchup in the second round. That's gonna be a primetime game.
No, Trey, didn't you hear they're probably going to make Michigan State an 8 or 9 just so Duke has to play them the first weekend?
Every year.
God damn. Like, what the hell? But
quick update, Trent. You'll have to update yours too.
But you know what?
Nicholls State lost to Lamar, so I'm switching them out. I'll put Brian in there.
Who's Lamar playing in the championship?
McNeese, I believe, right?
Ooh. Trent had McNeese.
Trent, I had Nicholls State. You guys both had McNeese. Kev had McNeese, and then Fast Break Steve had Lamar. So,
Tyler, you had McNeese making it as an at-large.
What? Yeah,
I think I did too.
Yo, that's crazy.
All right, 8s and 9s.
8, 9s. Yep. Go ahead.
All right. 8s and 9s. Here we go. For me, I don't think I have as crazy as Trey's, but
mine are so crazy.
Well, I mean, they're very interesting. Like they spark good, like hypotheticals. But
don't you think they deserve to be there though?
Potentially, yeah, potentially. I've got Memphis. Once again, they are my sleeper. I know I don't trust in Penny Hardaway a whole lot as a coach. Love him as a player, but they've got guards. They've got lots of good guards. So, and as we always say, as everyone says, really, you got to have good guards to win in March. VCU, scary under the radar. Creighton, once again, big Kalkbrenner. That's a tough matchup. St. Mary's is my last 8. Is kind of lowered them quite a bit because they just pissed me off. Like you go 14-1, you go 14-1, and then you can't win your conference tournament. Like don't be bitch. I got my 9 seeds are Oregon, Vanderbilt, Georgia, and Gonzaga. So obviously, if I was live updating this, I'd probably swap Gonzaga and St. Mary's, but I just kept them. I just kept it as is for now.
I like it.
Tough. Those are. Isn't it always weird to look at the 8, 9s and realize that they play the 1s next?
Yeah, it's crazy.
Yeah, like that's geez.
My 8s, I got Ole Miss, I got Creighton, I got UCLA, and I got New Mexico. My 9s, I got Georgia, Mississippi State, Oregon, and VCU.
Okay, so you guys kind of got similar ones.
Yeah, Trey, you don't have VCU anywhere.
No, because I think that Loyola Chicago wins the A10.
You think okay, let's say Loyola Chicago doesn't win the A10. You think they still get in?
No.
You think they only take one A10 team?
Yeah.
Wow. That'd be brutal for VCU because they're good.
Yeah.
I mean, it is. Who gets in? VCU gets in over who? Like Arkansas, West Virginia.
Could I tell you in my bracket?
I don't know.
In my bracket, they would get in over my Oklahoma pick.
Right. Tyler really hammered you on that one, man. That was like,
woo. He's like,
it was the only pick. Yeah, it was the only pick he decided to like look into too.
Oh my god, yeah, he started Google searching.
Trent, tell me your 11 seed pick again about Oklahoma. Let me Google this real quick.
Have you realized?
So you're telling me you're like the third or last SEC team that averages the least amount of points per game.
Yeah.
All right. I got a couple questions, and I know Trey said you got a couple questions, and we'll wrap it up quick. But does a 1 seed get upset this tournament?
No.
First round, you're saying?
Yeah. Sorry. First round upset.
Yeah.
Trent?
No.
Yeah, I'm also no. How about a 2 seed? Does a 2 seed get upset?
No.
Okay. Trey, I know you said you wanted to kind of quickly just kind of rattle off maybe like your best. Who's your best 13 to win it? Who's your best 12 to win it? Maybe.
Well, no. My question I wanted to ask was who's the first. I know it really depends on
scheduling,
the draw, and everything, but who in your eyes would be the first 1 or 2 seed to lose?
Me?
Yeah.
I got. I'll take that one. I got 2 teams that would be on my radar: Iowa State and Tennessee.
I would say Florida.
You said the first 1 or 2.
Yeah.
I'm going.
Give me your first 1 seed. I'm going to say Florida.
No. I'm saying Houston.
Okay.
And my first 2 seed, I would say, for me, again, this is my bracket, I'd say Alabama.
Okay. So a seed greater than a 6 seed to make it to the Final Four.
Me? You talking for me? Or
as
anybody?
As long as you're done yawning, that's cool.
Has to be higher than a 6.
No, let's say a double-digit team, 10 or more
to make it to the Final Four.
10 or more to make the Final Four.
In your own bracket.
Yeah, out of your own.
For me, and I think this team's going to even actually struggle to get in, but a double-digit team that I would keep an eye on just because I think they just haven't lived up to their hype preseason. I got Baylor
to make the Final Four.
You just asked for a double-digit team.
No,
freaking ask for yeah.
Like, what, you think Baylor's gonna make the Final Four?
You said like that was the question. Was be something like a little bit of a.
I'm sorry.
Like, did you just want to try to make me sound stupid? Like, what an idiot!
Final Four.
Like that was the response.
The question is asked, dude.
You've got one of the best talented freshmen. You've got best talented freshman in Edgecombe. Okay, I know that's a weird name, but you've got Jeremy Roach, who's got Final Four experience and deep tournament runs. You've got the guy that transferred from Miami, the big guy down low. I can't think of his name. Norchad Omir, who also has a Final Four experience. So, like, they have that vet experience, but they also have a flashy, young, game-changing, probably top 5 lottery pick guard. So I think Baylor once again, this should also point out to you guys how disappointing they've been this year in the Big 12. So it's like, I think that's a team that could make a run.
Okay.
Good points there, aren't there? Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Trey, who do you got?
God damn, if I had to pick, it would probably in my bracket, I would say Vanderbilt. I just think they've played enough good teams, a lot of different styles in the SEC, and they've held their own. I think that they've handily beaten the top of the SEC that have surprised teams like Tennessee. I think did they beat Tennessee twice?
No.
They almost did that.
Yeah, they were up big at half and then blew it.
Right. Tennessee, I think they gave Auburn a game, if I'm not mistaken. They've beaten Alabama. I just think Vanderbilt is a dark horse that could get a double-digit seed that can make a run.
All right. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say Drake.
See, I don't have Drake I don't have them as a double-digit seed, but I can see that.
Right. I mean, looking at yours too, Trey. I like New Mexico as a 10 seed. Or sorry, Trent. You have New Mexico as a 10 seed. I think so do you too, Trey. So that was a team looking at both your brackets there that I would say could go. I don't like Arkansas to go that far. Don't like West Virginia.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. Any other questions?
Indiana makes it. I like Indiana.
Yeah. I did change out my Vermont, Trent. So if you can update this kind of as teams are eliminated. You're like, okay, I thought this would go. I updated my Vermont 12 seed and I actually changed it to Baylor. So I changed out my Nickel State and threw Brian in there. Still see Bethune-Cookman, maybe. We'll see. All right. Anything else here?
Nah.
Just understand, guys, next time we speak to each other via this podcast, there will be a full 68 team field with all their pathways ready to go. So I truly look forward to discussing the regions with you guys, enjoying championship week, and just soak it all in. Soak it in, fellas.
I think, what is it? Next week we do the double-digit seeded draft, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we pick the first 2 rounds. Majority rules. Yeah. We do the Beard Baker bracket majority rules, baby.
That's right.
Oh, I forgot about that. We get like a challenge or a defense.
Right. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, 2 challenges.
Hell yeah.
Hey, we're gonna have to look at that too, because in terms of the first 4 play on the 18th, so we'll probably, if you can work it out, try to make it Monday. We get podcast released on Tuesday.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Yeah.
Yeah.
If not, we'll do it into the next day, Wednesday. So, all right. Other than that, yeah, first 4, March 18th, Selection Sunday this Sunday. Get ready to rock and roll. It's the madness of March. And let's have a happy St. Patrick's Day.
Yes. Top of the morning to you.
Hey, Kegs and Eggs Saturday. Let's go, boys.
All right. Love you guys.
All right. See ya.
See ya.
Take it easy.